once, long time ago. Yeah, I was like a moonblade.
Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, The Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, I finished the party shopping trip in preparation for Chapter 3, and we spent quite a lot of money. We're down to 57,230 gold, but were the purchases that we made worth it. First, I bought the Shield of Balduran, because there will be at least one situation later on in the game where reflecting beholder rays will be very useful, and combined with the Simulacrum helmet, we can have two people in the party capable of reflecting them. The second major purchase we made is something Viconia is going to use. This item here, from the specialist seller in the Adventurer Mart, the Sensate Amulet. This amulet originates in the city of Sigil, where it was forged by the Society of Sensation. It was given out to the most loyal sensates to protect them when they travelled the plains looking for new experiences. Plus 2 charisma is really nice, plus 5 hit points is really good for a cleric, and constant protection from evil is just invaluable. We saw how useful it was when we fought the Twisted Rune. As for who's going to have the periapter proof against poison, we're going to be giving that to Dawn, if only so that he can finally have a single icon by his portrait. There we go. We'll put the periaptive life protection away just in case we need it later. The final things that we purchased were a lot of spell scrolls for Edwin, and I mean a lot of them. We even unlearned a spell in the 3rd level slot so that we can learn Melf's Minute Meteors. Let's go through these in order. First we have Spell Sequencer, which allows Edwin to store 3 spells and activate them all at once. This is something that a lot of wizards we've been encountering have been using to get their initial buffs ready to go as soon as combat begins. It's pretty useful. Then we have Prismatic Spray, which is a really powerful area of effect ability that does a lot of things dependent upon which beam you're hit by. Quite a lot of it is damage, and then you have Poison or Die, Petrification, Feeble-Minded, or Disintegrated. It's really good, and it's going to be a spell that Edwin will be using quite a bit. Then we have Incendiary Cloud, a level 8 spell that deals a lot of damage per level each round. 1d4 fire damage per level is huge. Then we have Summon Fiend, which summons a frenzied demon or a devil. It will attack anyone in the area who is not protected by a protection from evil spell, which in this instance is everyone but Viconia and Edwin, provided we don't cast protection from evil 10 feet. Only desperate or suicidal wizards use this spell. We may end up being that desperate at some point. Then we have Spell Turning, which allows Edwin to reflect up to 12 spell levels. It's pretty good. We then have Melf's Minute Meteors, which creates several small globes of fire, one for each experience level the wizard has obtained, and then they are thrown up to 270 feet away. For comparison, Fireball in 3rd Ed has a longer range, but not by much when you initially get it. They're treated as plus 5 bonus missiles, and they deal 1d4 plus 3 points of damage, plus an additional 3 points of fire damage to any creature struck. They're pretty good, and you can throw them pretty quickly. We then have Cacofiend, which allows you to summon a really powerful fiend that goes on a rampage. It's very similar to Summon Fiend, and yet not. And then we have Symbol Stun. It puts a symbol on the ground, and it stays there until somebody comes too close, and then triggers the effect, which will potentially stun an opponent. And if it succeeds, they're stunned for quite a while. And then there's Symbol Death, which just kills people that step on the symbol. They have to have less than 60 hit points for this to work, though. Then we have Blindness, which does pretty much what you'd think it would. It blinds people if they fail the saving throw. And then there's Deafness, which does pretty much what you think it does. It deafens the target and gives them a chance to miscast any spells. And then Glitter Dust. If we had this spell when we went to the Resurrection Gorge, we might not have needed that wand of Glitter Dust. It makes enemies who are invisible, visible, and it can also blind people. Then we have remove curse, which does what you think it would. It removes curses. We've been pretty good at not putting on cursed equipment though, so this is more of a just-in-case kind of spell. And then, finally, but definitely not least, Simulacrum. You think having 2 Gorgons is dangerous? Imagine having 2 Edwins. Oh yes, 2 spellcasters, albeit the Simulacrum Edwin will be at 60% of the caster's level, and that's still pretty fearsome. I'm going to learn all of these scrolls, and when we come back, folks, we'll be ready to finally pay Galen Bale all the money the Shadow Thieves want to give us that information about where Emowyn is. You'd think that they presume that we've given up on wanting that information, considering how long it's been. We're on day 76 right now. It's been over 2 months. I imagine Galen Bale's surprised to see us at all. Ooh, it'd be good to... Oh, Terry. Didn't think I'd see your face again. You've got the money, I take it? I've managed to raise the money several times over in the month since I've seen you. And you didn't want to give it to us. Do you really care about your friend at all? I certainly don't care about her, but Terry does, so have your money and tell us where she is, or I'll gut you. Yes, of course. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.